Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we are so excited to have you again. The Fulani herdsmen have not relented in their effort to making life unbearable, especially for the southeastern states. Now, their greatest target seems to be Enugu State, and the people of Enugu, especially those who are living in faraway communities in farm settlements, seems to be suffering in the hands of Fulani, called the militias, who are not even of Nigeria origin. They are from faraway places, which you're going to get to hear. And based on the news you're going to hear, they said they have been, you know, continuous issue of Kingdom. And this time around, you get to hear exactly what they did, which was different. Because according to the people, they said they know their style of kidnapping, they know how they come. But this time around, they came differently, and you get to hear the impact they have in that community. We're going to be looking at that in a jiffy. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, do well to hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our video. Now, according to the news, UGM in military and police uniform have reportedly kidnapped 6 residents of Muji Eha Omofu community in the Isiuzo Council area of Enugu State. Eha Omofu community, especially Mbuji and Ebo, have been facing attack by suspected Fulani militia reportedly imported from Niger and Chad in November 2021. Sarah reporter had reported that over 20 residents of Eha Amufu were kidnapped by these Fulani headers and over 20 others taken out between December and June 2022. It reported that 14 farm settlements in Mbuji community with over 3,000 inhabitants were sacked recently and hundreds of houses and properties were destroyed by armed men believed to be headsmen. Community source disclosed on Sunday that the latest kidnapping incident happened on Saturday evening. This comes 2 weeks and 3 days after the State Police Commissioner Abubakar Lawal, alongside all other heads of security agencies in Enugu, visited the community or visited the troubled community and promised them adequate security. The spokesman for Mbuji community, Chijioke Ogbodo, who confirmed the abduction of 6 persons on Sunday, told Sahara reported that all the abductors were in military and police uniform. He said they wore uniform to trick the people since their former method of kidnapping people were no longer working. Obudu, while lamenting the constant killing and abduction of his people, disclosed that 2 people were first kidnapped on Thursday while 3 others miraculously escaped. On Saturday evening, they returned in military and police uniform and kidnapped 4 other persons, he said. He went further to disclose that 3 of our people who escaped the attack on Thursday told us that the Fulani kidnappers wore military and police uniform all through. We have reported to the police and all the authorities concerned, yet we have not seen any help coming. Our people have been contributing money to pay ransom to rescue those that were not killed. Our community is under siege of foreign Fulani militia. They sacked us from farms and settlements, and now we cannot move freely on the road. Garrison Commander, Police Commissioner, the State Director of the Department of State Services (DSS), and other senior security chiefs were here in our community on June 17, 2022. They promised us heaven and earth and how they are going to flush out these criminals. As we speak, we haven't seen a single security agent or the security equipment they said they were bringing to track down the hoodlums. Our local security guards don't have guns and sophisticated weapons to match the bandits. They also and always come with military grade of weapons like submachine, among others. Obodo, however, appealed to the state government to provide them with sophisticated weapons to match the arms used by these Fulani militias if security agencies cannot protect them. Went further to say, we cannot defend our community and ourselves with bare hands. The public relations officer of the State Police Command, Daniel Ndukwe, did not answer call when his phone was called to seek clarification on the latest incident. He also didn't respond to text messages that was sent to him. This is not interesting, I'm telling you. This is absolutely not interesting. I mean, why are these things happening and there are no response? Why is it that people are suffering this way almost on a daily basis, and all efforts to bring in the military in full force seems not to be working as expected? Nobody knows what is going on again in the country. Why should we be blaming the likes of Matawale when the man said that his people should go get themselves ready and defend themselves? Why should anybody blame them? From all indication, it's very obvious that the work is even more than our military. It's very glaring. You don't need a Susiya to tell you that. It's very glaring that the job at hand is more than them. As such, this issue of state security must be brought into bear, because the way things are going, it's very clear that no one is protected right now. What you need to do is to protect yourself. And all the communities, none of them can say, oh, we can fight this guy, because unfortunately they do not have the way without in terms of weaponry, to stand the great of these Fulani militia who are already in the bushes. Few weeks ago, we heard about the kingdom of a particular archbishop or a bishop who came back to disclose. I think it's Anglican bishop who came back to disclose and said that the Fulani guys said they own all the forests in Nigeria and they are in all those forests, especially the southern part of the country. And it's proving itself. Imagine Enugu State. Imagine Enugu State, what it is currently going through today. It's really, really disheartening. It's high time both the traditional rulers and those who are stakeholders in the state rise up, because based on what we've just heard, they said they have sacked a lot of people from their farm. Not only from their farm, in some communities, people have run away and left everything for them. This is not how it should be. And that's why this issue of bringing in anybody to lead Nigeria some people shouldn't even be talking about it. I'm telling you. Look at what we are suffering today. Just look at the situation Nigeria has found itself. How can you have a community of your own, a place that you call your own, and you can't even stay there? These guys will go, I don't even know where they get all those uniforms from, but what they know is that when they need it, they will get it somehow, and they'll wear it and begin to intimidate the people day and night. It's really disheartening, which means that for some farm settlement, very soon people will no more be there. I don't know what is going on. This thing is really, really, really out of hand. It's really out of hand. And the earlier the authorities wake up and do what they're supposed to do, the better. Because this thing, it looks like a cradle walk. Oh, it's not going to crawl down to where we are. But you'll be so shocked that someday it will come to the main city, the coal city of Enugu State. The governor seems to be quiet. He's not doing what is expected of him. After all, we know that the key responsibility of every government, is to ensure that you protect the life and property of the people. When I hear this thing like that, I'm like, man, what is going on? Why is it that Nigerians are suffering this way? That's why we need to get our PVC. And we won't bring in any kind of human being. We bring in the right people. Peter Obi is there, a young, vibrant man who doesn't have any issue with ethnicity and all. He's not a bigot in any way. Because why these guys are striving like this is because, unfortunately, they believe that they are on the throne and there's nothing anybody can do to them. Imagine from Chad, from Niger. The other day, there was this video that was trending, and that video, we saw a Niger guy. And he said he has started voting at the age of 8. Here in Nigeria, he was seen with Nigerian voters card. This is really, really wrong. Nigeria is so porous. So porous that we can't really tell when anything will happen in this country. We can't tell. I'd like to leave it there. Just go to our comment section. What's your standpoint on this continuous attack by Fulani?